Most people don't know his name. Yet, everyone has heard his work. And for the past 20 years, he's been saving independent rock and roll. Who is he? No, he's not Aquaman, Batman, Superman, Buffy, Yukon Cornelius, Tito Jackson, Tito Puente, Malcolm in the Middle, Simon, Randy, or Paula, Screech, or even Bill Lafferty. He's... Our story starts here. Actually, it starts here. Chicago. Northwestern University, 1980. A young Steve Albini majors in journalism, but quickly finds it is a waste of time. Instead, Albini begins to write for underground magazines, and it is here where Albini's abrasive personality first starts to appear. He writes, "I like big-ass vicious noise that makes my head spin. I want to feel it whipping through me like a fucking jolt. We're so crushed by our pathetic existence, we need it like a fix." Soon, Albini becomes interested in recording. He engineers his first album in 1981. And before Albini can fully embrace the recording medium, he starts his own band. Influenced by the punk and noise band Naked Raygun, Albini enlists Santiago Durango, Dave Riley, Roland a drum machine, and through a fury of noise, Big Black is born. The band starts receiving attention due to its lurid subject matter, including wife beating, pyromania, animal slaughtering, and perhaps their most controversial subject, child abuse. Many critics wonder if Albini is a misogynist. Violence starts to follow Big Black. They receive death threats. The band continues to tour. They play a handful of shows through Europe. Their Sound of Impact album sells well enough to hit the indie charts. By not signing to a major label, Big Black retains all creative control. The band releases over a dozen albums independently. Yet, songs about fucking would prove to be their last album. In 1987, Big Black calls it quits. After Big Black, Albini decides to quit his day job and open a small studio in his home. He doesn't charge for the studio, only his time. The idea is to offer bands with no money a recording space with high-end equipment to make an album for a couple $100s. Albini also learns the science of recording and the nuts and bolts of becoming a great engineer. He experiments with miking techniques, which leads to his trademark sound. A thumping rhythm section, guitars with lots of mid-range, and vocals low in the mix.
I don't want to have a fight with you!
Soon, many bands of the day seek out Albini's sound. But again, before he can fully embrace recording, he starts Rape Man, based on a Japanese comic book with the same name. Problems plague the band almost from the beginning. Feminist organizations picket outside their shows, and record producing plants refuse to press the album due to the name Rape Man. Although short-lived, the band releases a few albums. Albini engineers Two Nuns and a Pack Mule, and with Rape Man, Many critics say Albini's reputation as a misogynist is complete.
Super pussy! Super pussy! Super pussy! Super pussy! Super pussy! Super pussy!
In 1993, Nirvana enlists Albini to record In Utero, their follow-up to the highly commercial and successful Nevermind. While using his regular recording techniques, Albini also experiments with microphones. He records the kick drum by taping the mic to the floor, and he tapes numerous mics to the walls and to the ceiling to get a live room sound. With In Utero, his trademark sound is in place, thumping rhythm section, mid-range guitars, and vocals low in the mix. Nirvana is pleased with the sound, but the record company is not. They deem Albini's sound as unlistenable for commercial radio. His reputation is tarnished. Imagine a trench, about 4 feet wide and 5 feet deep, maybe 60 yards long, filled with runny, decaying shit. Whenever I talk to a band who are about to sign with a major label, I always end up thinking of them in a particular context. Albini is quickly becoming soured with the whole music industry. He publishes an article entitled "The Problem with Music," where he slams the industry as a whole, starting with the A&R reps and ending with the producers. Why did the producer cross the road? Answer: because that's what the Beatles did, man.
Imagine a man so tall.
Albini's philosophy for recording is complete. He insists on not being called a producer. He considers it an insult to take a royalty from a band just because he recorded their album.
Stoop over, man.
At the end of the article, he produces a balance sheet detailing the profits of the record industry compared to the bands signed to the contract. The last line of the article reads, "Some of your friends are probably already this fucked." In 1995, Albini opens Electrical Audio, a fully functioning recording studio. Yet he fears his preceding reputation won't bring in the profits. In the meantime, he plays and records with his new band, Shellac. Shellac quickly garners a following and receives praise and attention, even from Albini's toughest critics. Yet some still say his reputation as a masochist is still in place, as in the song Prayer to God, which one critic wrote would even make Eminem cringe.
She can go quietly by disease or a blow to the base of her neck, where her necklace is closed, where her garments come together, where I used to lay my face. That's where you ought to kill her, in that particular place. Him, just fucking kill him. I don't care if it hurts. Yes, I do. I wanted to fucking kill him, but first make him cry like a woman. No particular woman. Let him hold out, hold back. Someone or other might come and fucking kill him. Fucking kill him. Kill him already, kill him.
So if you're in a band and you want the Albini sound, you can call him up directly. He still answers the phone, and he might consider you. But be prepared, for you never know what personality will be on the other end.